Match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Nicely played. Runs one.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Caught, straightforward enough catch by deep square leg.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot, at least one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Big edge, where's that going? Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 1 for 9.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Henry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Latham, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yeah, well played, could be a quick single. Another scamper through for a single, good running.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Just threw the shot too early.
Nicely played.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Henry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Going with pace now. Nicely played. Just runs one. Worked away. That's a nice single. They'll push hard, should get back for two. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for four.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a solid shot.
Hit that one well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
No point chasing that. Brilliantly timed off the back foot and races to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nicked it. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 1 for 33. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Oh, great shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
14 runs added there. Afghanistan are 1 for 47. One over left in the innings. Ravindra to bowl it. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
50 partnership between these two.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Well, they'll be quite happy with that score there. They did lose a few. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
They've gone up here.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Over, New Zealand are 1 for 5.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Faruqi, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. There'll be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Gets that away.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for Afghanistan.
Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
That's a solid shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Doesn't beat the infield.
Conway is seemingly content with holding the strike, decides against taking the single.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's poor.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, great shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Ten runs added there. New Zealand are 1 for 40. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Incredible. What a grab.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Jeez, timed that well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Lennox handed the ball for the final over. Swept away but finds the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
And that marks the end of the match. New Zealand complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved...
It ended up being pretty easy for the victors. Hope you enjoyed the coverage and see you again soon.